So, you know, here are my top three on what men could do to improve their attraction level. Um, I'm gonna kind of start from easy to hard, in my opinion. So, number three, I got it being the easiest on what you can at least do to start off with is hygiene. Hygiene has to be the easiest. And what do I mean by hygiene? Number one, deodorant. Most of you men, most of you men do not smell good. Let's just keep it real. Most of you guys do not smell good. And you guys need to realize that not only other men, but women, we can smell y'all a mile away. You know, if you don't at least put on deodorant and get some good deodorant, don't get none that's like you know, some cheap stuff or, one, you got to find what does your body take. You know, I have to use, was it the antidepressant, the white kind? Old Spice, zero aluminum, none of the harsh chemicals, but that's what I usually wear. And it lasts all day for me. That's just me. Doesn't mean it have to be you guys, but that's just me. So you guys need to make sure you pick out a good, decent, long lasting deodorant. If you can at least start with that, you got to smell good, right? And also to add to the hygiene is, making sure you're brushing your teeth and your breath at least smells decent. You know, it's not hard, guys. Brush your teeth. You know, I work for the railroad, so I'm pretty much around men all day. But at the end of the day, after at least my lunch, I floss my teeth. I bought this little pack of floss my teeth, and I hit my teeth with a quick little brush. I brush my teeth, whatever, on my lunch break and go back to work, having at least a decent smelling breath. Because I got some coworkers, boy, and I tell you, early in the morning, they be talking to me, and it's like, God dang, dude, like, I get it, morning breath, but come on now, like your breath smells bad, like bad. And sometimes I tell them, like, hey, dog, like, you need to go. I don't know if anybody got some mouthwash, but like, I could just only imagine, one of my coworkers, him talking to a female and a female smelling that. It smells bad. And I get it. When it comes to your teeth, not everybody has God gifted straight teeth. You know, it usually comes from if your parents have good teeth, most likely you're going to have pretty much decent teeth. I never had braces, so my teeth are naturally, straight. And, thank God that, my mom always took us to the dentist and, took care of our teeth. Um, and now that I'm older, I try at least brush my teeth at least a couple times at work. Obviously, in the morning time before work, I eat breakfast and then, after my breaks and stuff, floss my teeth or whatever, and I brush my teeth. And I feel like I've gotten in a habit of that sometimes when people are watching me, because they always watching, like, why you brush your teeth so much? Why do those are the haters, but we'll get into that another day. But guys, it ain't that hard. You buy you some, non-fluoride toothpaste. Get your toothbrush, keep it in your lunch bag, and brush your teeth on your break. That's it. Get in the habit of doing that. And then also, I like to add, what the hygiene is, uh, chapstick. You gotta at least keep some chapstick on you. And I'm gonna show y'all. This is what I use. It stays on me. You're never gonna see my lips dry. It's Guys, I'm telling you, you keep some chapstick on you at all times, your lips, you should not be walking around here with your lips being white. You shouldn't. It's unacceptable. You should not. It's unacceptable. Deodorant, chapstick, and brushing your teeth. Floss and brushing your teeth. That's the easiest. If you guys got a Dollar Tree around you or whatever, buy a couple flosses, the little floss picks that you could throw away. It comes with like 100 in a pack or like 50 in a pack, whatever. Buy you some toothpaste, buy you a nice size toothbrush or whatever, decent one, whatever, and be brushing your teeth throughout the day. Brush your teeth, keep your lips moist. Dang, what was the first one? And keep some deodorant. Think about that, guys. I mean, think about, would you want a female around you guys smelling like must, like you just been just in the hot sun all day, lips are chapped, and your breath stink, teeth ain't really brushed right? Come on, man. We got to do better than that. We got to do better than that. If you guys are trying to, you know, date a certain level of woman, you know, this is what they're going to be looking at. They need to look at, do you have good hygiene? And that's why I think that's, out of my list, that's the easiest, hygiene. So that's number 3 for me.